What's up everybody, it's the Bentist and welcome back to another YouTube video. Thank you guys so much for all the support. Are you guys kidding me? Okay, since the last video, we've had a couple things happen. We've hit 60K on YouTube, we've hit over 50K on Twitch, and we now are verified. We're at 5.7 million. We've gained like 400,000 in the past week or two on TikTok. Our gaming TikTok hit 700K, so we got the next piece of our setup, which is this crazy lighting system. You can go check that out. But now it is time to get back into the business. So the next video that we're going to talk about, you guys have asked for it over and over again, and I get this question about 1,000 times a day, is what is better, Bentist, Invisalign or braces? Now, if you're getting into your braces journey and you're trying to figure out what you want to do and what you want to get, you're probably seeing people with Invisalign and seeing people with braces and saying, what gives? Which one should I choose? And luckily for you, I'm here to tell you. So let's go ahead and get right into it. All right, let's get into it. Now, first, before we get started, as a favor from me, your favorite orthodontist on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, everything else, if you don't mind, hit that like button, man. Show us some love for the YouTube algorithm. Make sure to hit that sub button, that sub bell, so you can stay up to date with all the new videos that we come out with to help you get through your braces life. Be sure to follow all my videos so we can get you locked in and get you that Hollywood smile. Now, when you're talking about Invisalign and braces, first off, how are they similar? Well, similarities really are basically that they do the exact same job, just in different ways. They are very good at dealing with crooked teeth and overbites and overjets and everything else that you can think of that would come at us in an orthodontist, okay? So the only similarity really that they have is that they both fix crooked teeth. Other than that, they're very different. Let's go ahead and get into the differences and then we will get that. Okay, so now that we know how they're similar, let's get into how they're different. The differences are pretty simple, okay? Braces obviously uses a bracket that's glued onto every tooth and a wire. Those together move your teeth together to get you that Hollywood smile. Invisalign is actually a removable clear plastic retainer, and what it does is it attaches to these little bumps called attachments. These are what attachments look like, and they actually move onto the attachments and move your teeth to get them to where they are. So you have bracket and wire, and you have attachment and Invisalign tray. A lot of people think that Invisalign is completely invisible with no anything else but your teeth in the tray, and that's actually not true. It actually needs rubber bands still. You'll need some buttons possibly, and you'll need these attachments on your teeth to move everything around. So before you get into it, if you didn't think that, now you know. Now let's get into the pros and cons of everything. Now we're gonna go ahead and start out with the old reliable braces. Now what we need to know about braces here. So braces are normally metal, nickel titanium wires, and you do have latex rubber bands. If you're allergic to latex, you will use the non-latex rubber bands. We have some benefits here, and we have some challenges that come up with braces. So some of the benefits of braces is it's very effective, okay? We're used to using this. We've been using this for 20, 30 years. We have honed in our skills on braces, and we can get things done lickety split to a very good, nice, bright, shiny Hollywood smile. Another thing it does is it works to close your gaps and align teeth very quickly. We can put the brackets exactly where we want them, put these wires in there, and things can shift and move very quickly. So not unlike Invisalign, which it does it incrementally, very slowly over time, very specifically for a reason, which we'll get into here in a little bit. But they work really quickly. They're very effective. You also use these high-tech wires called nickel titanium wires. They're a little bit less noticeable than the braces of the past. So everything is very streamlined, very nice, very clean looking. And then also one thing that you don't get with the Invisalign, which is a major pro for braces, is you get them colors. You already know, you've seen the colors video, already over 150K views. It's insane. As you guys know, colors are some of the most important fun things that you can do with your braces. So that gives you a huge leg up over Invisalign. Now, that being said, we can get right into it because we've got some challenges with braces as well. It's not all fun and games. We do have some stuff that maybe not be the best, but let's go ahead and get into that. So some of the challenges that we have is brushing and flossing requires a ton more effort, okay? You got these things stuck to your teeth. You got wires going across and rubber bands going in and out everywhere. So we have all these little nooks and crannies and grooves that food and nastiness can get stuck into. And if you leave it for too long, it can look like this, okay? And that's not good. You can have braces, decalcification, white spots, gunk, everything on there is gonna look nasty. So as long as you're taking care of it, it's not too bad, but it is a challenge. The next challenge is is you really have to avoid certain foods and drinks, okay? Because what you do is you get breakage. You broke a bracket. All those things just don't happen with Invisalign. You don't have the brackets and wires, so you don't have to use it. You can eat whatever you want. You want chewy things, eat it. You want hard things, eat it. Now in braces, unfortunately, some of the best foods you can't have anymore. Even though you get those cool colors, there is some challenges that might be a little bit of an issue. Another challenge is mouth guards. During athletics, we have certain mouth guards that you can use with braces, but they're just not that good. They're just these little shields, whereas if you have Invisalign, you can wear a full normal mouth guard, no problem at all. So now that we know the pros and the cons on braces, let's go ahead and move it right into Invisalign land, homies. Alrighty, we gotta go through the benefits and the cons here. What's the pros? What's the cons? I don't know. Let's get into it. The benefits of Invisalign are you do have the clear aligners. Now those clear aligners are way less noticeable than braces, okay? So as a whole, they're a little more aesthetic, a little more appealing, although I will say it is pretty cool to have braces right now. So having braces normally isn't that big of a deal. But if you wanna absolutely have nothing on your teeth as far as metal looking stuff, Invisalign is the end all be all. It's the best option for you. Now also another big pro for them is aligners are removable. You can take them out to eat whatever you want. You can take them out to play sports. You can take them out when you're on a date with a girl. That is a huge benefit. Now another problem with that same benefit with the aligners are removable. Another benefit you have is it's just a little bit more convenient, a little bit more comfortable. You don't have the pokey wires. You don't have the things breaking and sticking into your cheeks. You don't have to deal with all that stuff. It's just a smooth aligner that you can pop in and out whenever you want. Pretty easy. And then another benefit is all these cool things are happening. They price about the same. They're both about the same price. So really going into the benefits and the cons here, you're on the same price level. So you do get all these cool things. It doesn't cost you much more, if at all, anymore. So now that we got those benefits, let's get into some of the challenges we've got with Invisalign. Okay, so remember how I was telling you that aligners are removable? Well, what if I told you that's actually a con as well? And the reason is because one of the number one issues I have with kids and adults wearing Invisalign is when it gets sore, they take it out. And what do? They let the soreness go away. They take their tray and they put it back in, and the next day it gets sore, they take it out. And what that does is it slows their treatment down a ton. And then they come back to me wondering why the heck all of this wasn't perfect. And then I'm like, well, you didn't wear your tray half the time. So obviously, but another challenge is those trays are made of plastic. Now you normally change them every 10 days or so, but during that 10 days, if you're eating and drinking certain things like coffee or food or anything like that, it's gonna stain and it's gonna look nasty. So that's not a very good thing. You want nasty yellow trays. It's gross. So that's another challenge. Also, aligners do have to be worn and changed weekly, okay? If I give you braces, I know you're going home and those suckers are still gonna be on there. You're not taking your braces off, but in Invisalign, you do have to change them. So it is a big deal. It's a big responsibility to have to make sure you have these in all the time. We want you to wear them like 22, 23 hours a day. And if you're not wearing those, they're just not gonna move that good. And then you're gonna end up in braces a lot longer than the average treatment time of like 16 to 18 months. Those are the pros and the cons of each. Alrighty, so now that we know the pros and the cons of each, let's get a little roundabout back again of exactly what we're looking at, okay? If you're a braces person, you like the colors, you like the customization, you maybe want things to be a little more easy for you, a set it and forget it type thing. Something you don't have to worry about. You can just make sure you got the braces on and watch the magic happen, okay? For the people who want that customization, they want no hassle and they want to just kind of be cool and look cool with the friends because they have braces. Braces are the one for you, okay? Now the things that obviously you got to remember is you got to brush your teeth, you got to take care of them, and you got to make sure that maybe you can't have some of those foods that you really enjoy. Okay, all right, so that's my braces group. For the Invisalign group, if you're somebody who is pretty responsible, you can wear these things. Maybe you're in a job where aesthetics are important, you're a heavy speaker or public speaker on the news or something like that, and you just can't have colors and braces messing all that up, then maybe Invisalign is the way for you. But you gotta remember, you gotta be responsible enough to wear them, because if you don't wear them, they're not moving and you're just wasting your time. So if you like the aesthetics, you like the cleanness, and you're responsible enough to wear them, maybe Invisalign is the way for you. Either way, your orthodontist is trained in this. He'll be able to get you that Hollywood smile using invisible aligners or braces. Either way, what fits you best as a person. And hopefully this video helped you guys out today, and now you can make a more educated decision based off of what you think would work best for you. We're gonna get you that Hollywood smile, and we're probably gonna do it in about 18 months, as long as you can just do your part, wear your rubber bands, and take care of them. So that being said, thank you guys so much for all the support. Seriously, you guys are insane. You have been blowing my socials up lately. We're almost at 300K on Instagram too. Holy moly. I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. If you're into braces, make sure to hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell, because we're going to be putting out more content all the time. Also, make sure to hit that like button if I gave you any information in here that you like. And also, please remember to show up to the next one. And also tell somebody you love them, because you know, we're all about positive vibes here. So until the next video, it's the Bentist. I'm out. Make sure to tell me in the comments below what you want to see next. Let's make the next video. We'll make it good. See you guys later. Deuces.